Hello there, my name's Joffrey, and
over a fucking month ago
we did a Mexican themed recipe, and also we're doing another one. What? Joffrey, whatever you do, do not make that racist in any way. Good. Yes, we're doing another Mexican themed recipe, and this time it's going to be based off of actually a pretty popular Mexican treat. So this week we're doing Paleta Payasos, but not this type of form. We're doing it in little chocolate truffles, so we're going to like basically make it more fancier. Because this is not fancy. So on the back of it, it actually shows you how it's supposed to look like. But 90% of the time when you open it, it's not pretty. So we're gonna make it pretty. Actually, let's open it right now. I wanna see how bad this one is. Actually, I've seen worse. I've seen worse. This one's not half bad. So let's begin. Everything you'll need will be down in the description below. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start decorating the face. So we're not gonna be using a silicone chocolate mold because you're not gonna get the same effect from a silicone chocolate mold as from one of a hard plastic. These guys are a bit more expensive than a silicone mold. I think this one I bought it for like, I think 20 bucks. Rather than a silicone mold could be like around like maybe $10 or $9. But this will actually give you a beautiful, beautiful finish. Have you ever seen those Instagram pictures of the chocolates that have like that beautiful like shine? Well, with these guys, you could achieve that. So what we're gonna use to draw the face, we're gonna use these two colored cocoa butters. So here we have a metallic red and a metallic blue, obviously because of the gummies. And the reason why I chose the metallics is because it's supposed to almost mimic the sugar coating on top of the gummies that's on the original candy. So for the eyes, we're just gonna use a Q-tip. It's just gonna make it easier to just make like a little perfect eye. But for the mouth, we're going to be using a paintbrush because it's going to give us more control, and also you want to make the lips a bit thinner than the eyes. Okay, so you already have your molds painted. Now we're going to start melting the chocolate. So right now I just have a boiling pot of water, and I'm just going to double boil it with some dark chocolate. Okay, so as it's melting, so you want to keep it stirring it because it's going to melt it faster, but also it's going to help you to distribute the fat that's inside of it, because if you don't do it, you're going to see the chocolate actually kind of sort of separate, not completely, but you're going to see like some streaks of like lighter brown marks, which is actually the fat rising up to the surface. Okay, so now as we already got our temperature that we wanted, now we're going to drop it down, so this is going to be the part that we're actually tempering it. We're going to drop it down to 85 degrees Celsius. Not Celsius, whoa, that's wrong. That is way wrong. That's actually bringing the heat up. We're actually going to we're going to drop it down to 85 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Oh, that is crazy. Okay, so you already got your chocolate in temper. Now we're just going to place it in a piping bag. And I said piping bag weird.
Haha, you fucking dumbass.
And we're just gonna fill up our molds with chocolate. Okay, as you already have your chocolates already filled in, now you just wanna like slowly like coat all the edges. And then once it's completely coated, I have this already like piece of plastic saran wrap. What am I saying? The name of saran wrap for a hot second. But yeah, once you already got your whole mold coated inside, just flip it over and let it drain. So the reason why I have the piece of plastic here is because we could just like make the plastic into like almost a pastry bag and just reuse it later on, because later on, once we finish filling it, we also have to put another layer of chocolate to, you know, seal it in. While that's done, just scrape off any extra that's on the tray. You want to use something that has like a flat edge, so I'm just using like this cake leveler. Okay, so now you already got your chocolate shells finished. Now we're going to start doing the filling. So the filling is going to be based off the eyes and the mouth, so it's going to be blue jelly, a red jelly, and marshmallow. Why we're doing that is because the eyes, they're a blue type of jelly, and the mouth is also a red type of jelly, and the inside's completely marshmallow. So yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna start out doing the jellies first, so it really doesn't matter which one you do first, because both of the jellies are gonna be the exact same recipe, so yeah, we're not tapping into complicated waters. So let's start making the jellies. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, you just want to get your water and corn syrup and just put it into a cup and just mix it all together until you can't see the corn syrup anymore. And just add it into your pot. And now you just want to add in both of your gelatins, your flavored gelatin and also your non-flavored gelatin. Okay, so as your gelatin's finished blooming, so now we're going to put the stove onto medium heat. And basically, we're going to cook it until it starts to simmer. And once it finishes simmering, we're going to start putting it into a pastry bag and let it just chill there for like a few minutes. Like a good amount, maybe like about 10 minutes, just for the bubbles to just like reach to the top, for then you get like a nice, clear, finished product. Okay, you already have your jelly inside your bag, and you already have your tray ready. So before filling it up, I just have basically tilted it into a 45-degree angle, because the way how we're going to do it is we're going to make it one side red, one side blue, and in the center is going to be marshmallow. So we're just going to do it on a tilt, so this is going to be easier for us to actually just get that effect. So what do you want to do? You just want to fill up your truffle like around like 1/3 of it. And then once it's filled up to that 1/3, just put it back in the fridge because the gelatin has to solidify. And then just repeat, do it again with the red one. Okay, as your gelatin's already setting inside the fridge, now we're going to start making the marshmallow. So the first thing you have to do is basically you're going to bloom your gelatin. So you just want to get your water and just pour half of it, because the other half we're going to use it to make the syrup. And then you just basically set it aside. To make the syrup for the marshmallow, you just need your water, sugar, and light corn syrup all together in one bowl. Once you did that, we're just going to heat it up until it reaches up to 240 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. That's insane. Take it off the heat, add in your gelatin, stir it all together, and then add in your vanilla. Okay, so once you're finished with that, we're just going to grab our marshmallow syrup, put it in our mixer, and then we're just going to whip it until it comes into a stiff peak. Okay, so once it's already done whipping, we're just going to grab a pastry bag and then we're just going to put it in here. This is just going to help us like pipe it into the truffles way much easier, rather than just like daubing it with like a spoon. That's just going to get completely messy. Okay, as you already have your marshmallow in your pastry bag, now we're just going to pipe it into our truffles. So you really don't want to go all the way to the top, because we are going to seal it with chocolate, so we don't want it to like overflow. Okay, so your marshmallow and your truffles are already set in, so now we're just going to cover it with another layer of chocolate to just, you know, seal it, because we're not going to have it completely exposed. After that, we're going to scrape it off to just level it, and then put it back in the fridge for it to harden. And then afterwards, yeah, you have it. There you go, you have your truffles. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, find it somewhat helpful or entertaining, who knows, but it made me happy, so it doesn't matter about your opinion, it only matters about what I think.
Not what you think.
But either way, thank you for watching, and also if you like my video, you know what? Say, hey, I like this video by leaving a like. What? That's what it does? I didn't know that! And also, hey, if you want to talk to me, just comment down in the comments section and I'll respond. Maybe it takes like maybe a day, because boy, I am horrible with my phone. And also, if you're new to this video and you're like, hey, I like to see more of this stuff and be notified, subscribe and also hit the little bell thingy, my bobby, because it notifies you anytime when I have a video. But yeah, every time I do this, I feel like I'm a whore flashing her left tit. Thank you for watching, and also enjoy your Paleta Payaso truffle. That is a mouthful. Are you okay? Are you okay?
This fucking snow is fucking crazy! I fucking hate it. I almost died over there.
Oh shit, the garbage is over there. Fuck, it's cold.